Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Beorning, and we are here with Mithrandir, just outside of the Morgul Vale, and let's see what he has in mind.
Will you accompany us on this small errand?
My friend, I fear while we march north towards the Black Gate, the forces of Minas Morgul may cause trouble by sneaking up and biting at our heels. We must take measures to ensure that this does not happen. Will you accompany us on a small errand? We could use another set of wary eyes and able hands. It is not generally safe or wise to so much as set foot within the Morgul Vale. Well, based on what I've heard about the Morgul Vale, that's a fair assessment. Alright, let's go.
To protect the host of the West, I have taken it upon myself to lead Aragorn and his trusted friend into the Morgul Vale.
Oh, what a fun place to be.
I know not for what purpose these flowers grow here.
Our destination lies further ahead, Pineclaw, but I ask that you take a moment to hear my counsel. The flowers that line the road have fallen to some corruption. Pray for some dark force. I suggest that we burn these evil blooms in order to prevent their spread beyond the Vale into Ithilien and Gondor. Alright. Yeah, that's... okay, fine. Oh! Boy, these are nasty flowers. Wait. It's not nice flowers that come and bring out evil spirits. And Gandalf is just standing there looking unconcerned. But, oh what, me? Join the battle? Why should I do that? Alright, well, that's one flower down. And I think we've got a few more of these. Alright, let's get rid of these. And this time, we should be wary for any spirits that may decide... Oh. Okay. Apparently not all flower burnings bring out spirits. Something to keep in mind. Oh, but here's one. Now, I do wonder about having to worry about the fire spreading too far or something like that. It spread too far. We'll get rid of this one too. No divies. Alright, that's 4 down. Let's do this one, and hopefully we don't burn the entire region of Ithilien as a result of this. And let's see, maybe the other side. Oh wait, oh yeah. Here's a real evil smelling corruption. Perhaps these are it. Okay. Well, they didn't last long. Very well. Alright. Burn some flowers for you.
Well, that indeed takes care of one problem.
The smoke of their burning is foul, Pineclaw, but it will pose less harm than leaving those evil blooms would have done. Let's press forward. Okay, let's go forward, and hopefully we don't run into any more evil flowers. Instead, we'll run into evil fauna, most likely. And in this case, orcs perhaps. The very air of this place is foul, Mithrandir. Are you certain we should have come? Oh, come with me, Pineclaw. Aragorn, we will meet you at the bridge. Alright, well, what are we going to be doing here? Not now, far. Not far now, I mean. Alright, up here. You came here just to pick up a quest ring. That is the city of Minas Morgul. Once it was Minas Ithil, the Tower of the Moon, but no longer. Do you see the arch structure that crosses the river at the end, east? That is the bridge we must destroy if we are to keep our foes from the Morgul Vale from crossing into Ithilien. Let us rejoin Aragorn. You came all this way just to point out a bridge that we're going to be approaching anyway. Is this really the best time for a strategy meeting? When we're in the middle of the Morgul Vale? These lands once belonged to Gondor, but the corruption of Mordor has befouled them. Well, I guess that's true. Alright, apparently there's a bridge to the bridge. I feel eyes upon us, Pineclaw. Remain watchful. In other words, I'm going to be jumped by the local fauna. Aragorn! We are not alone. Remain on your guard. Feel a watchful presence. It hates us, and it fears us. Stand back! This task is mine to undertake. Where's the force that hates us? Nothing attacked us? All that build-up and nothing attacked us? You like destroying bridges, don't you? Yep. Mithrandir, demolitions expert.
It is strange, is it not, to think that dark citadel was built by the hands of men.
We must not tarry here. The dark citadel was once Minas Ithil, the Tower of the Moon. But it has not been called by that name for a terrible span of years. It is the fortress of the Nazgul now, and none dare to go that way. Thanks to the power and wisdom of Mithrandir, our work this day will make it more difficult for our foes to assail Gondor by this road. And that is work well done. That is true. Alright, let's go back. Well, Gandalf, we've managed to get back to the crossroads in one piece.
With the bridge in ruins, the threat of those in Minas Morgul is much diminished.
It would be difficult for a great number to make across the swift currents of the Morgul Duin. I am, however, concerned about those noxious flowers we came across. No good can come from such things. You should speak with the prattling Angbor and let him know that our work here is done. I believe Aragorn is ready to move his forces further north. Okay, apparently he's not much of a fan of Angbor. I guess he wants to see more action and less talk from him. Alright, let's see what Angbor has to say. And he is up here. Hello there, Captain. We have completed our task in the Morgul Vale.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
You went to the Morgul Vale and did not invite me? Well, I suppose I had plenty to oversee and keep busy with. So, we shall be on the move again? I must give orders and have my men at the ready. Right. Yay.
Gondor needs your aid.
The road through North Ithilien will be difficult. We must rely on Lord Faramir's rangers to lead us among the hills safely. Why don't you speak to Moblung in Osgiliath about this? Alright. Yeah, I guess Moblung will know a thing or two about Ithilien rangers. So, yeah, this is way to Osgiliath. So let's head back into Osgiliath and speak with them. Hello there, Moblung, whose name I could only pronounce after much preparation and practice. What can you tell me about the Rangers of Ithilien? The Rangers of Ithilien are here to do our part on the march. You remember Thurindol, do you not? He has been scouting in North Ithilien for some time now. I have arranged for him to meet you near the crossroads. You are to travel with him ahead of the host of the West. First, however, you should speak with Angbor and relay these plans. Of course. And I believe that is the ranger that I almost came upon in the last episode and decided, better wait until I'm ready. Well, I suppose it's getting pretty close to ready time now. Assuming I am remembering properly and all that stuff. Trouble is with new content is that you run it through a few characters at a time, and sometimes you may remember an incident on one character and you think you did on another character. But let us speak with Angbor here. Okay, I have spoken with the ranger.
How may I help you, friend?
Good, good. I am glad we shall have the rangers for guides. Please, go on ahead. I will remain here and make sure that our supplies and men are accounted for and ready to march. We shall meet you again soon, I'm sure of it. Alright, so I'll find Thorndal. And I suspect that I'll be running into him when I go this way. Yeah. Yep, there he is, a Thorndal. Oops, sorry about that. Hello there. Pineclaw, thank you for meeting me here. Much has happened since you passed through South Ithilien. For our parts, we rangers have ever moved, striking at the enemy where we might. Beorning, alas, could not be defended, and was lost. Men, too, we have lost, but I shall not dwell on that for now. Come, we have much to discuss if we are to shepherd an army through the lands of North Ithilien. And what do we need to do? It is good to see you again. I know I just was talking to you. Even after such a great battle, the memory of your deeds in South Ithilien has not left me or my company. Lord Faramir is safe and heals within Minas Tirith, and my captain, Angbor, has returned to the refuge of Henethanoon with most of our company. The Dark Lord has not taken his defeat lightly, and he has sent his forces into North Ithilien to strike before the host of the West can reach the Black Gate. My company and I would have much use for one such as you, especially after such a victory has been won against the enemy. There are a few more matters I wish to speak of here, but then I would ask that you meet me at the Bats of Einen Veren, far to the north along the roadway. Will you aid me? Alright, at the Bats of Einen Veren. Wait, we need a bath or something? Well, okay, let's see. Spend Ain Thurndal with as many tasks as I'm able, and then move on. Okay, here are the tasks that you're also going to give. A looming enemy. I would presume that means looming over us and not one that likes to do weaving. Yes, after the great battle, we had much to consider, my friend. The orcs claimed Bar Arath, and from the north, the Kundalar struck and made inroads into Daggerlad. Where the rest that fled the battle have gone, I do not know for certain, but I fear many may have found new refuge within North Ithilien. In these dark times, I count myself fortunate to have your trust, and I give you mine in return. I would ask that you search the shores of the Anduin to the west, the hilltop to the north of Bar Aroth, and the foothills of the Ethel Duath, the mountains of shadow for certain of our foes. When you have finished your patrol, meet me to the north of the old baths of Island Veren, and it is there that we shall speak more of what is to be done in the coming days. Alright, still towards the bats, I see. Creeping decay. Yeah, this is going to be creepy. Do you see that the orcs have done to Athelion, my friend? They have invaded our lands and burned many of our mighty trees, and yet it was not enough to leave it at that. Dark spires have burst forth from the earth, and the ground surrounding them suffers from somehow malady, like those flowers I burned earlier, I guess. I have seen the orcs gathered beneath them, speaking wildly in their vile tongue and waving their staves in a frenzy. I do not know what to make of this, Pineclaw, but I fear something terrible stirs in more. Oh, you mean the fact that there's a Dark Lord there that is trying to completely invade us and send ring rays and all sorts of things like that after us, and you're thinking there might be something stirring evil in Mordor? If we will keep Athelion free, our foes and the enemy's influence, we must destroy these spires and cast out the orcs. Alright, so we need to get rid of some spires and defeat some defilers and get rid of some spires. Okay. I thought our foes bested on the fields of the Pelennor, but I had no such fortune. The Easterlings and Haradrim fought to the last, but many of the orcs did not share their convictions and fled the field. The undoing is swift and wide, yes, but even it could not drown them all. To the north there is a great stone ruin that is known as Bar Arath, and the orcs have claimed it. We launched an ill-fated attempt to seize it, and lost many rangers in the process. Our men are battle-weary, and we were foolish to charge headlong into their numbers. The orcs have taken their skulls and now hack away at the surrounding trees with no regard for Gondor's guard. Yes, they have quite a bit of regard for it. Regard for destroying it. Haven't you figured that out yet? Anyway, we must rout them before they become a greater threat to the host of the West, and also to avenge my kin. So go, and I shall meet you far to the north at Aelen Varen. Alright, and I need to defeat orcs at Bar-Roth, and then destroy skull piles, and then destroy axes. Oh boy, so we've got quite a bit to do. And we will start chugging away at these quests in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.